Good evening, folks. Nick DeForester here. Back out in the shop tonight. Took a couple nights off this past week. It's been a long week. We traveled to Chicago for Easter, leaving Thursday, coming back Monday, and then had a company meeting, statewide company meeting for 2 days over in Georgia. So pretty jam-packed last couple weeks. I say last week and the week before. It's been wide open, so I ain't been posting as much as I have the past month or so, just because I haven't had time to get out here. That's kind of an update of where I'm at, but it seems like the stuff is starting to settle back down. Might be able to get out in the shop twice a week again, if not more. We'll see. And start rocking and rolling on things. But that has not stopped some of the goodies coming in, which is one of the things I'll show you tonight. Still working on the Husqvarna. I'll be working on it later this evening. It's on the lineup. But I got a couple new additions I want to show y'all tonight. Starting with this guy right here. You're going to say, well, that looks like a whole lot like your XP 1000. Well, it is an XP 1000, but it's not the same one I had. Picked this one up. You see it's got a replacement tank on it off of C72. Picked it up off of eBay. Went for a fairly good price. Had a full wrap handle. It does have compression, but not like it should. It was supposed to have, and the description said 165. It doesn't feel like it. So we're gonna look at some things with it tonight, real quick, before I set it off. It's gonna be a project upcoming. We're going to do actually a fair amount to this saw, since it's not all original like my, no, I'll show you. It's not my XP 1000. Here it is. I said all original. We will be doing some real work on this saw. Like I said, compression's not great. I do believe it's a true XP 1000 just with a replacement tank. I do believe that to be a fact. Everything I'm seeing showing signs that's a 1000 besides the replacement tank. But let's go ahead and take a look inside the muffler, see what we see. At the size, I don't need this long adapter, but I'll leave it on there for now. That one wasn't tight. Seems like our muffler's loose. Might try to get a different muffler cover for this. Probably some other bolts too. Yeah, this thing's real loose. What's that one? Oh yeah. I doubt we'll be running some of this muffler. That ain't exactly kosher right there. I believe they just used their outer cover, the screen, and what I think they did is I think they put it, I believe this is a replacement outer cover, and then they used the internals they had from the factory one. It looks to me like they put oil in the cylinder to bring up the compression. But let's take a look inside of here, see what we see. Exhaust side of the piston looks good. Spin it over just a touch. So we can see down in the bore. Bore looks honestly pretty darn clean. Don't see any real scoring on it, at least I can see from here. About to check this cylinder, make sure it's what it's supposed to be. part number 175. So I'm probably gonna stop y'all in a minute and double check this is a XP 1000. But honestly, it looks clean in here unless it's scored up in the exhaust, above the exhaust. Definitely got some carbon buildup. But other than that, I mean, y'all can't really see it. Y'all might, hey, y'all too far away, but pretty clean inside there. These aren't removable head, so don't have that option. But I'll go ahead and throw this guy back on there for the time being. We'll need an exhaust gasket, because it does not have one at the moment. Yeah, it definitely looks like somebody filled it full of oil before they set it off in here. Yeah, we'll just throw this on as it is. Yep, I have to pull it off and send it through first. I'll work with my fingers. There we go. If we get this guy started. Now we're just gonna pull it off. Pull that screw off. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Continue pulling this guy off. Yeah, we may end up finding a different muffler cover. Probably gonna try to boil this baffle out of this. I can't tell if it's welded or not. Definitely pressed in there, but yeah, we'll definitely take that off. That ain't helping plug by no means. Take that one up top. I guess I need to set both of them through. There we go. Come on now. Find your home. There we go. Like I said, that's going to be coming off later. I'm just setting it back on to keep everything together. Come on. I just use a screwdriver to screw those in a little bit. That way you won't lose it. So, good things I see. Obviously, they replaced the tank. The starter is engaging. It does have some compression. Let's go ahead and pull this spark plug boot off. One thing, well, the spark plug wasn't even fully tightened. See if I can tighten it down. Yeah, it's not tight at all. Maybe that was our issue. Let's try that first. There we go. Now, still don't have the compression like it should. So, there you go. So we're going to pull this out. Look at our threads, make sure they're good. and we're gonna grab our solder. We're gonna see what this guy's running as far as squish, if we can even get a squish rating. Most of these have very, very high squish, so it'll be interesting to see. I think it's down now. There we go. Yeah, we ain't even, I don't think it's even touching this 60 thousandths solder. Now we'll loop it back around. We'll try this side. If we can get it in there. Yeah, it ain't even. It ain't gonna do it. Do not believe so. Try one more time. I don't think we'll be able to get a reading on it. Yeah. See it? Definitely got. Definitely has some oil in the cylinder. So that's not showing that I was surprised. I mean, I'm sure they tried to fire it up, and then after it wouldn't run or whatever else, they took a pressure reading on it and sent it on its way. So my thoughts are, to make this video somewhat short, I may pull the half wrap off my XP1000, the true factory one, and throw this full wrap on it, and then take the half wrap and put it on this saw. I'd honestly, since this one's in much rougher shape, I'd honestly like to take this one and kind of honestly just use it more. Put my other one up on. I may crank it up some, run it a little bit, but since this one's obviously not stock anymore, it's not matching, quote unquote numbers matching if you're in the Corvette world. I'm not. I ain't never been much of a fan of them. Like muscle cars, just not Corvettes. Probably use this one a lot more, and we're gonna hop it up. One thing I'm probably gonna do is pull the base gasket, and we're gonna time this and port the cylinder. I don't think we're gonna hurt anything. I'm not gonna port it super aggressive. I'm just gonna get it where it'll turn probably. I'd like to get the turn. I think under load these are supposed to turn like 6,000 or 6,500. Even if it pushes 7,500, 8,000, throw an 8-pin on it, it'd be a real fun saw to run at 100 cc. But that's kind of my game plan on it. Let's go ahead and crack the intake box. Take a look in there. This one actually does have the factory hold down for the air filter cover, where mine XP1000's a bolt. It's supposed to have a stud like this one. That one's just using a bolt. Looks to be completely there. Yeah, it looks to be like a 1000, just with a placement tank on it. Looks to be all there. Gonna need a fuel line. Gonna need a fuel cap. I think I actually might have one laying around for one of these saws. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty darn complete. It's got most of the fasteners. I don't know if it has spark. I guess I could test that. I got this other plug I'll throw in it just to test. See if she has some giddy up and go in her. But if not, we can handle that when we tear it down. Yeah, let's see. Where can I wedge you in? Now it's got some spark. We got pretty good blue spark. I'll don't know if y'all be able to see that. It might be pushing 165. But I tell you, my other one, I can't do that. It'll pick me up. It'll pick itself up before it does that. I mean, it's got a whole lot more. I gotta put this one down and start it on the ground. I bet it's still pushing 200. So my thoughts are, pull the base gasket, port it up and put some new rings in it. Maybe scuff up the cylinder where the rings can seat fairly quick, and should have really good compression. And then maybe we might be able to turn some somewhat fun RPMs with this. Just picked up a 404 bar. Need to pick up a chain, and I may just throw a 8-tooth 404 on this saw. And have fun, honestly. Just play with it. I mean, may throw it in the back of the truck, because like I said, it's definitely seen some wear and tear, so I'm not overly concerned about it. I didn't pick this. It wasn't a very expensive saw. This one was less than the 1000 was. The other 1000, much less actually. So I'm not overly concerned. I think it'd just be something fun to throw in the truck, along with my 372, my Dolmar, and my Mac 80 or Mac McCulloch 800 or 805. I forget which one it is. One or the other. Same thing, just different number. But yep, that's one of the new ones we're gonna be playing with up here soon. Got some other ones I still want to play with. Still haven't cut with the Dolmar, just haven't had the time. Finally threw some seals in the ported farm saw, so it should be ready to go. I did get to crank it up, and it's holding a good idle now. It's not racing. So we'll do some more cuts with that versus our P42. And then still got to put a flywheel side crank seal in our P40, so we can do some testing versus it. I'd like to test all three against each other to see what maybe porting differences between the 40 and 42, and then how they stack up, or I guess how the ported farm saw stacks up to them. So that's about all I'm getting into on this saw tonight. Got some other ones I'm more interested in at the time. So, but this will be coming up on the channel very soon. Like I said, we're gonna blow it apart. I'm probably gonna do crank seals at the same time. Let's go ahead. I've been bitten by crank seals recently. At first, when I first started getting into it, I wasn't. But it seems about every saw I get now, I'm getting bit by a crank seal. So we'll probably go ahead, crank seal it up, pull the base gasket, port it, ring it, run. And hopefully I can get some time to actually really run these saws. So that's just wanted to show y'all one of the new ones coming to the stable. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'd like to set this one off to the side for now. And I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope it's something exciting y'all want to see coming up, because it's going to be coming. We're gonna show some stuff on it. We're gonna show what port timing numbers are stock, and where we're gonna go with it. I don't have the ability to port upper transfers. I don't have a right angle tool right now, so we're mainly gonna be working on the exhaust, the lower transfer, matching it up the best we can to the cylinder, and maybe throwing a different reed in it. But I think we can get it to 7,500 lead. 7,500, 8 grand under load in the wood. I think that would be great, honestly. Anything more than that would be awesome. I mean, this thing would be a blast to run. Long barred up, somewhat big wood, and just blast through it. But like I said, I hope y'all do enjoy it. Hope it's something y'all want to see. And hope y'all had a great couple weeks, and hope this week is the same. Hope it's a great week. Hope all y'all are doing well. Hope y'all are enjoying yourselves, and I will see y'all in the next video. So don't mind. If you're not subscribed, I actually looked at I guess the YouTube analytics the other day, and something like 92% of my watchers still aren't subscribed. I'm not going to tell you to. I say I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to ask you if it's something you want to do. We'd love to have you here. I enjoy talking to all y'all in the comments. I love getting the feedback from y'all in the comments. I enjoy it. I mean, that's why I made it. Show saws, talk about saws, and just interact with the saw community. So, if you don't mind, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. I mean, we got a lot to show. And if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, and holler at me down in the comments. Love to hear from y'all, love to talk to y'all. So, I'll quit jabbering on here and hop on to the next one, and I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks, y'all.